now. Okay, so inequation. Okay, so when you do, or when you solve the equation, okay, when you solve the equation, depending on the nature of your equation, you can have one solution, two solution, three solution, four solution. But you're going to have a finite number of solutions. However, when you have an equation, most of the time you're going to have an infinite number of solutions because the answer is going to be x is greater than 7, for example. And how many numbers are there greater than 7? How many? Infinite. Okay, so you can have an infinite number of solutions. Okay, but in real life, obviously, you're going to have to choose the answer that will fit into your problem. Okay, and this is something that we did also in year 9 and 10, so we're going to go through very, very quickly. Okay, so the first difference between equation and inequation is that when you have equation, you have a finite number of solutions. But when you have an equation like this, most of the time you're going to have an infinite number of solutions. That is the first difference. Second difference is when you do the solution. Okay, when you write the solution, we normally draw a number line to display the answer. Okay, I'm going to show you how because maybe you don't remember. All right. Okay, so example. And the other important thing is when you have inequalities, and if you divide or multiply by a negative number, then you have to switch, the inequality things around. Okay, I'll say it again. If you multiply or divide by a negative number, then you have to switch the greater than or less than the other way around. Okay, so we're going to see some example. Okay. Example. Okay, solve the following. Inequation. All right. Okay, so we're going to start with a very easy one, and then, we're going to go to the one that you should be doing at this level. Okay, so we have all these examples. All right, so when solving this inequation, okay, pay attention, when solving this inequation, we are going to find the numerical solution, but also we are going to display the solution on a number line, all right? Okay, Chelsea? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna let you copy this question and then, yeah, we'll do it together. Okay. Okay, Sarah, get ready because you're gonna be doing some of this on the board.
No, you can turn the camera
Yes.
off and I will.
Do we have to come up and do it?
If you want to, yeah, but not right now. All right, okay, so first one. So we got 4x is less than 20. Okay, believe it or not, but you treat inequalities in the same way as you treat equation. That's it, that's all what it is. But you gotta be careful because from the moment that you multiply or divide by a negative number is when you have to switch this thing around. That's it, that's all you have to be aware of. But all the rest is exactly the same as when doing equations. Okay, so in here, if you want to make x the subject, then we divide by 4. Okay, so we know that. So the answer is going to be x is less than 20 divided by 4, which is 5. That's it. Okay, and then what you should do, underneath you draw the number line. You put 5. And then this symbol is telling you in what direction we are going to draw the arrow. And also, can you see that this is less than? It doesn't include equal. Okay, so that means that you're going to do this. Okay, that is to indicate that you are excluding 5. Okay, so that means that the answer is going to be any number less than 5. Any number less than 5.
Do you have to do the number line
You have to do the number line
thing on the test?
on the test. Why is that? Too much effort? Is that too much effort?
It actually is.
No, it's not. And if you don't do it, then you're going to lose mark.
If the question doesn't say with a number line,
You're going to do it anyway.
then it,
You're going to do the line anyway, and that has been recorded. Okay, so you cannot say that I didn't say it because it has been recorded. All right. Okay. Yes.
You divide by -5 and flip the sign over.
That's. Do you switch that thing?
Don't you like make flip it like?
Okay. See what happened. All right. So in here we are going to divide by a negative number. That is clear. Okay. So from the moment that you divide, then we're going to switch this around. Okay, and then we're going to say, what's the answer for 10 divided by -5?
-2.
Yeah, I guess I mean we're going to have x is less than or equal to -2. That's it.
Yes,
Yes.
with the number line, like on the first one, shouldn't you not include 5 because
yeah, that's what this circle means.
That's what I meant.
I feel like it'd be close.
Remember that if you color the circle, that means that you are including 5. All right. Okay. So and then same thing, Sarah. You're gonna draw your beautiful number line. Make sure that you put the -2 in the right side, not on this side. And then this time we are including x equal -2, so that means that we're gonna do a full. All right. Okay, so I mean that in here you're saying that the answer for this inequality is any number less than or equal to -2. Now, this is telling you in which direction you are doing the arrow. So if this is pointing in that direction, then you go in that direction. Yeah.
Why are the arrows different ways in the solution to the question?
What do you mean?
By
Put
any number.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay. Question C. In question C, we need to remove the bracket. Okay, Sarah, can you please tell me the answer for question C? Loud and clear, so every people in the world can listen to you. Go for it.
Telling you the actual answer or just
You're going to tell me what to do.
so it'll be 8.
So we're talking about this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So 8x.
Louder.
8x
Uh,
minus 4.
8x
You speak up, sorry, I can't hear.
minus 4
And then less
less than,
3x minus 15.
and then what do we do?
Put the thingy on the
Yeah, so we're going to move this 3x across, so that will give you
8x.
8x minus 3 is 5x.
Can you factor first?
Hmm?
Can you factor? Because you can factor both sides.
But
She just expanded it.
yeah, it was already in factor form.
Okay.
So now we need to remove the brackets in order to find the x. Okay, and then, so it's going to be negative 15 plus 4, so it's going to be minus 11.
Do you switch it around because it's fine?
We are not dividing and we are not multiplying by a negative number. All what we're doing is exactly, okay?
Just pretend it's an equal sign.
Yeah. Okay, and then x is going to be less than negative 11 over 5. And then you draw your beautiful number line and call that number line Zara,
Yeah.
because Zara loves the number line. Okay, and then we know that 5 goes into 11 twice. And how many are left? 1?
Have you ever wanted to do it like
So you're going to do minus 1 and 1,
Does it matter?
sorry, it's 2. It doesn't matter. It's simply that if you do it this way, then I give you, it give you a better location. Okay, and then they say that x have to be less than. Do we need to color it in? No, because it's less than. Okay, so we're going to go in that direction. That's it. All right? Okay, so it looks like, it's simple. It's nothing complicated. It's like doing equation, but you got to be careful when you divide or multiply. Okay, so now we're up to question D. Bless you. Okay, question D, we have 3x on 5 is greater than 2 on 3. Can I wrap this off? Okay. All right, so if you have a situation like this, we need to get rid of the fractions. All right, we need to get rid of these fractions, so we find the lowest common denominator between 5 and 3. What is it? 15. Okay, so you say 15. All right. And then we do as we did before. So you do 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3, and then 3 times 3 is equal to 9, so it's 9x. And then greater than. And then you do 15 divided by 3. What's the answer? 15 divided by 3. And then times 2, 10. Okay, and then we're going to divide by 9. Do we need to switch this? No, because we are dividing by a positive number. So x is going to be greater than 10 over 9. And then we are ready. So we draw the number line. And then 9 goes into 10 ones. Okay, so you can do 1 and 1 over 9. And then are we going to the left or right? What way? Right. Full circle or open? Is that? Yeah. All right, that's it. So this is something again that you did in year 10. Okay, you shouldn't have any problem. All right. Question E. Question E. Whenever you have fraction, get rid of the fraction. Okay, get rid of the fraction first. Okay, the lowest common denominator between, remember in here we're going to put 1. The lowest common denominator between 1, 3, and 2? 6. Okay, so we're going to put 6 in here. And then we start. Okay, so we're going to do 6 divided by 1 is 6, times 5 is 30. And then 6 divided by 3 is 2, times x is 2x. And then 6 divided by 2 is 3, times negative 1 is minus 3. All right. So we don't have fraction anymore. And then we're going to move this positive 30 to the other side. So we're going to have minus 2x is less than negative 33. All right, and then we are going to divide by negative 2. So what is going to happen? Yeah, so we're going to switch that around. And then we're going to say that x is greater than negative 33 divided by negative 2, which is?
33.
Yes, so it's going to be 15 and a half? 15 and a half.
No, 16 and a half.
16. 16. All right, and then you draw the number line. And then are we going to the left or right? Right, okay, because it's greater than. Does it include?
No.
16 and a half? No, okay. All right. Okay, so so far so good. Now we're up to question F. Question F. Okay, can I wrap this? Can I wrap it off?
Yeah.
Thank you. Right. One day I said that when you have fraction and non-fraction, you have to make them look like fractions. Okay, so if you have a single number like this, a whole number, then put that as a fraction first. Again, then, yeah, we're going to do what we did before. So we're going to find the lowest common denominator, which is 6 again. So you say the lowest common denominator is 6, and then we do what we did before. All right, so we do 6 divided by 3 is 2, and then we multiply 2 by the top line.
Yes.
So we do 2 bracket 5 minus 2x, and then plus Chelsea. And then we say 6 divided by 1, and times 4, 24. And then less than or equal to. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and then we multiply 3 by the top line. Okay, so we don't have fraction anymore. You see, the beauty of using the lowest common denominator is that you can get rid of the fractions. Okay, now, what do we do?
Put the extra one to add.
Expand. Okay, so we're going to remove the brackets. Right. Okay, Sarah, do you want to finish? Do you want to come here and finish it?
Can you turn the camera off?
No.
Oh,
All right, okay. All right, so this is going to be
yeah.
10 minus
Ollie said he'd do it.
4x. Wait, it's 24. All right, so we had that. And then we're going to simplify, so that will give you negative 4x plus 34 is less than or equal to 3 minus 3x. And then we're going to put the x's together. So on your left, you're going to have negative x, and then less than or equal to 3 minus 34, which is negative 31. Okay, so if you move this over the other side, so we're going to have negative 4x plus 3x. That will give you negative x. And then when you move this over here, then you have negative 31. Okay, next step. What do we do with this? Why is that?
Because they're both negative.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna divide by a negative number. All right, okay, so that means that x is gonna be greater than or equal to negative 31 divided by negative 1, because you gotta remember that this is negative 1. And that is gonna be 31. All right, and then you draw the number line. Okay, Chelsea, is a full circle this time?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's got the line underneath it, which means it can be that number.
That's it. Very good. All right. Okay, so now you're going to do question G. Okay, can you please do question G? And you have 2 minutes to do question G. Okay, hurry up. Okay, Natasha, you can